The peace dollar is iconic among collectors because it marks the end of an era at the United States Mint. The piece was the last circulating silver dollar in U.S. Mint history, and it was a coin so beloved we recently saw it return after an almost 9-decade hiatus at the United States Mint. And not only did the peace dollar return after 86 long years, it returned with a design we had not seen for more than 100. The elusive and highly sought-after high-relief peace dollar design returned in 2021 for the 100th anniversary of the transition from the Morgan dollar to the peace dollar, one of the more iconic moments in U.S. Mint history. And when these coins first came out in 2021, they were some of the most sought-after peace dollars ever released in U.S. Mint history. That's because they would strike just 200,000 of these coins in total in uncirculated condition. That means they are automatically rarer than every single peace dollar ever made that was not a trial or a special issue never released for circulation. These are not only the first time we saw the high relief design since that disastrous rollout in 1921, they are also in the original government packaging tonight for just $399.95. At that price, we are at least $100 less than our nearest competition's price of upwards of $500 for this rare silver dollar if you can still find it in the original government packaging. You can call in at 1-866-518-5933. Or if you don't feel like using the phone tonight, that's totally fine. You can head on over to our website. The website is abccoins.com. Then once you're there, you'll see a search bar on the page. Click on that and put in 905-9195. Again, that's 905-9195 to get the 2021 uncirculated peace dollar struck at the Philadelphia Mint, still in the original government packaging, for more than $100 less than our nearest competition. Many of these coins got certified once they were released, which means finding them in the OGP is actually significantly harder than finding them in certified condition. It's why these coins cost an arm and a leg with our competitors. But what really is special about this coin is it is not just a throwback to an old era long gone at the United States Mint. It brings back the original design that collectors are still, to this day, clamoring to get their hands on, the high relief. And they are also struck with more silver than the originals. The original peace dollars were struck with 0.900 silver, whereas all of these 2021 beauties were struck with 0.999 silver, making them the finest, in terms of silver content, peace dollars of all time. And then once you combine modern day minting technology with that original high relief design from 1921, and you cannot go wrong with this stunning silver dollar. But let's talk about that original design and everything that went wrong with the US Mint rollout of the peace dollar program. You see, the Morgan dollar series came to an end in 1921, with the idea being we would release a brand new silver dollar to commemorate the end of World War I. It's why these were originally called the Victory dollars and later changed their name to the peace dollars before the design was settled on. The problem was it took them quite some time to settle on that design, notably dragging their feet for the majority of the year, only deciding on a design on about December 22nd or 23rd. So as a result, they would only end up striking a little over 1 million total peace dollars in 1921 with the high relief design. And that ended up being a saving grace for the Mint in the long run, because it would turn out that this brand new design, while absolutely stunning to look at, caused quite a few issues at the United States Mint. Namely, the high relief design made it almost impossible to stack these coins effectively, which would result in many of the stacks that the Mint operators were creating falling over after production, which resulted in the coins being scratched or damaged. And while that's not the end of the world, the other issue with the high relief design was The dies did not last. Normally, when you would strike a silver dollar, the Morgan dollar series had dies that could get up to 200,000 to 250,000 coins struck before they started to show signs of wear and tear or cracking. Alternatively, the 1921 peace dollar, they were only able to strike about 25,000 coins per die before they cracked and needed to be replaced, no questions asked. That meant that the production for these coins was going to be just a fraction of the Morgan silver dollar. And this is 1921 we're talking about. These coins were the workhorse of the American economy. This could not be allowed to continue because the whole point of the United States Mint was to make coins and ideally not lose money in the process. As a result, they would change the design immediately the following year in 1922, making those 1921 high reliefs a short one-year-only issue in U.S. Mint history. So when it came time to re-release the silver dollar in 2021, it only made sense to give another crack at it with modern minting technology. And they are truly breathtaking. Some of the most beautiful peace dollars you will ever see in U.S. Mint history. And these 2021 coins were so popular among collectors, it actually reignited silver dollar fever at the United States Mint, and we have recently seen new coins released in 2023 in the peace dollar series that included both proof and reverse proof coins. And when it comes to collecting, firsts and lasts are always important. And this is the first of the modern issue peace dollars, and it is the coin that has started a brand new run. Because we have been told by the U.S. Mint, with no definitive terms, that we will be seeing new Morgan and peace dollars in the years to come, which are only going to make this 2021 anniversary piece more sought after than ever before. Remember, it has a mintage of just 200,000 total pieces, immediately making it rarer than every single one of the original peace dollars in the series. It is 160,000 coins rarer than the rare 1928 Philadelphia Mint issue with over 360,649 coins. To put it into perspective, this coin is 5 times rarer than the 1921 high relief that it emulates. And by the way, if you can find that 1921 high relief coin today in uncirculated condition, despite having over 1 million coins in mintage, it's still going to cost you upwards of $1,600. Our 2021 peace dollars are still in the original government packaging for just $399.95, significantly less than the 1921 coin that it emulates, and more than $100 less than our nearest competition. At that great a value, these coins are not going to last long, so please call in now and get yours while you still can. These coins are going to become treasured family heirlooms that rarely ever leave a collection once obtained. So don't miss out on your chance to grab yours tonight.